Hello and welcome back to my channel, everybody. I am Katrina and I am coming to you with another awesome video. Hope you think it's awesome. Tonight we're going to be not sublimating. I'm going to be hooking y'all up. If y'all are worried about, I don't have a sublimation printer or I don't have a mug press to do this, how can I do my mugs and bling them out the same way? You can use water slide decal, or you can use vinyl and layer the vinyl. This was actually a mug that I did sublimate, but I hadn't gotten my ink correct yet. This was like early on, and I never really went back and used it. So as you can see some of where I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit more before I use it, but you can see where the coating is removed a little bit. You can recoat them and resublimate, but I didn't. I want to show you how you can still use the mug if you don't go the sublimation route. So now these are some mugs that are sublimated. Same exact image, but I'm going to show you how you can achieve the same look with water slide. So I have here my water slide decal paper. This is the transparent and clear. Now because I'm using a white mug, I can use the transparent and clear. If this mug wasn't white, then I would definitely be needing to use the white water slide paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this ready and prepped. I'm gonna switch to voiceovers because it is late. I am in my house robe. Look at this. This is what we do. This is what the life of an entrepreneur is. I'm gonna get this popping. So go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. And I'm gonna show you how I do my bling with a water slide. Okay, so I cleaned my cup off. My cup is ready to go. I have my water slides. I'm just gonna cut that. I'm just going to, because this is clear and transparent, I'm just gonna cut around as close as I can without trying not to cut the image. I don't ever do the print and cut method, you know, when it's actually transparent, because it's really no need to. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this one as backup. I have lukewarm water here, warm water. I don't want to wet this one because I'm gonna save this one if I get a perfect transfer, but I'm just cutting it out just in case to be ready. I always have extra because ain't nobody perfect all the time. All right, so that's, I'm gonna wet the surface. Now, because if it was a right-handed person, which I do all my mugs right-handed, then I make sure that my image is lined up centered that way. Now I'm sitting down and I got the camera over me, but normally I'm standing up. So that's already ready to come off because you can see the backing is ready. Now this water slide was done a while ago. I mean, literally a while ago. So let's see if we can get a perfect transfer. This one is a little smaller than the original image that I had on here. Now I'm just holding it this way just to make sure I have it where I want it to be. So I'm just gonna, as long as it's still wet, you can kind of maneuver it. And I think that is good right there. So now I'm gonna take my silicone brush. Don't move, that just moved. And get all the water from underneath. Smooth that out all the way. And wow, I'm like getting ink. That's weird. I'm getting ink. I definitely want to make sure that face is smoothed out all the way. There's a lot of black. So let's see how this goes, because we definitely don't want ink left on the cup. Get all of that off. Gotta make sure that's nice and dry. Now, if you do get 1 or 2 bubbles or any like tearing in the hair, I don't really mind that. As long as my face is perfect, we good. Because we can't have a jacked up face. That has to be completely smooth. And you see that? That is a perfect water transfer. I'm gonna turn it this way, make sure it's nice and good. We're gonna go seal this, lock this in. I'm gonna put this in the oven. Let this bake on for about a good 10 minutes at 400 degrees. The name I will apply later on in vinyl. That will go right down here. But this was a perfect water transfer. So once this is baked on and dry and ready to go, then we'll come back and bling it. Look at that. Didn't even need the second one. Save that for next time. She ready. So here is the water slide right out of the oven. As you can see, I still have like a little bit of white. That water slide was pretty, I've had it sitting there for like a few weeks until I was gonna use it. So, but as you see, there's no air bubbles in the face, and that's what I want. Everything else is perfect. And you can't even tell pretty much where I cut it. You can tell a little bit down here, but that's okay. The edges of the hair does not matter because I'm gonna put bling over that anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this cool off some more because I can't really touch it and maneuver it the way I want to. And the glue will just pretty much melt. So I'm gonna let this sit, cool off. You could rinse it off, but I'm not going to. I don't wanna rinse it off at all. I just want it to cool off on its own. Oh my God, do not do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and let it cool off, and then I'll go ahead and then apply the bling. So many people ask, what do I use to do my mugs? What do I use to seal in the bling? And I always use E6000. E6000 is what I live by. I have my little rhinestone picker tools. And I get my beads and pearls and rhinestones from different places. Let me see if I can pull this into frame. I have, slide it over, don't want to mess up the mugs. I get all my pearls and beads from Blingology. I love them. They're located in New York. So actually, if you're in New York, you can actually just go to their website and you can go to their store. But their shipping is fast. It ain't free. That's the only thing. But because their pearls and stuff are like at great prices, it's definitely a great option. And they have better quality, you know, pearls and rhinestones. They have the hot fix, non-hot fix. I love them. So these are the ones that I get from there. They have all different sizes. They come in, you know, the bags like this, depending upon how many you buy at a time, or they come like this. You can get them in mixed sets, or you can get them by colors as well. So I like a lot of the mixed sets because it's already mixed when you know exactly like what you want. I'm trying to find the one that I'm doing tonight. This is the one I'm doing tonight, the green and pink. Now these I get from Amazon. These are great. These are the AB flat back pearls, and these are great. They have great shine to them. I'll have them linked down below in the description box. I get these in so many different colors, and they come a lot in the pack too. Notice I use a lot of the big ones, but they give you so many. I forgot how many comes in there, but those are great pieces. These are the rhinestones that I use. These are really great, actually, and I showed them before. I get all these little holders and containers. I get these right from Walmart. These are like great to store your pearls and your bling in. But these are the Jolin. I don't even know the correct name for them, but I got these from Amazon. Great price. These, listen, these right here sparkle like it's nobody's business. This is so pretty. Look at that. I love that. So these are great quality rhinestones that you can get, and I get these right off of Amazon. And I try to keep everything, you know, nice and neat. Nice and neat. I love these. So that's all the stuff. That's where I get my oh, and I do have my hot fix. My hot fix ones are not down here. I keep those separate. Those are upstairs. These are all the non-hot fix, but all my hot fix pearls and rhinestones and everything, I get those from Rhinestone World USA, I think it's called. Rhinestone World. Oh, and this one, I don't really use this one on my mugs at all because this is a thicker one. It's not, it dries clear, dries transparent, but I use this more so on my bottles, like, you know, for dots or if I need to, you know, make straight lines. But for my regular, for these regular mugs right here, and I love this glass mug. I just did this one. It's a new design with the clear glass. But for those, I just use regular E6000. Be careful when you're buying it because I did make the mistake one time. Which one is it? This one. There's a white one and there's a clear transparent. I like the clear transparent. The white one, if you have cracks in your mugs, this is not it. But if you have cracks or any spaces, you will see the white. So I always use the clear transparent one. So I only use this one when I'm doing white pearls. If I have something with white pearls, then I use this one because I have to use it. Other than that, everything gets the clear transparent. And they do have smaller versions of this that come with these little tools to help you do small sections. But these get clogged so much. They work great at first, but then they get clogged. So I just use a toothpick to apply like little small sections because ain't nobody got time for clogged needles when you trying to hurry up. Because the E6000 does dry pretty fast. But anyway, let's get started. So when I first start, I take my E6000 glue and I apply it section by section. And then I take my toothpick and I smooth it out little by little. Again, this does dry really fast, so you do have to kind of work fast. I'm actually using the toothpick and I'm just smoothing it out over the edges of the water slide decal, just so that way it hides those edges. And I'm just using my rhinestone picker one at a time. I'm very particular about how I place these colors. I want to make sure I don't get too many of the same colors in the same patch. I want to spread it out evenly so that way it looks bomb when it's done. So just little by little, and I make sure that I'm filling it in, going from big to small. It really makes a difference. So I mix everything in, all the sizes, and you will see once it's done. So just sit back, relax, enjoy the music, enjoy this bling, and I will come back to you when it's all done. So at this point, I'm all done, but now I'm just going over everything. Every detail matters. I'm getting the smallest, littlest pearls and rhinestones, and I'm filling in all those gaps. I don't want any large spaces left in between. I want it perfect. So at this point, I'm just looking over everything like a fine-tooth comb, and I'm just getting all the edges, making sure everything is filled in, and I am pretty much done at this point. So my mug is all done. It's dried overnight. I just love this color combination. So I'm going to now apply some Oracle 651. I'm going to just apply the name. Now when I sublimate my mugs, I do not do the name in vinyl. I'm only doing the name in vinyl because, again, I use the water slide. When I sublimate them, if I sublimate the image onto the mug, then I definitely sublimate the name. So now they put their own custom name on this one. And I'm just going to apply it. I'm weeding it out. I always try to make sure I choose a font. I've learned by trial and error. Sometimes the skinnier the font, you know, sometimes they look better, they look nice. I can do it when I sublimate. This is still like that's still a thick font. I can't remember what font that is off the top of my head. Some of them have such weird names. But for the most part, if I'm weeding and applying the vinyl, I'll choose like a thick font so that way it's easier, you know, to weed or easier to cut, because sometimes it just doesn't cut. So now I'm just going to use my transfer paper. I get my transfer paper from Brilliant Vinyl. Brilliant Vinyl on the inside. It's a big roll. This stuff is like so good. This right here picks up everything. Picks up everything with no problem. Look at that. It picks it right up. And I did that lightly. So I'm going to lay it on here. This is just my little dollar pool noodles that I cut and put on. And I'm just going to apply it. I know y'all want an up close look, right? Yeah, let me get y'all up close. Sorry, us low budget YouTubers don't have the overhead yet. So I'm just gonna take it and apply it nice and even. And because I'm doing it on the side, I just need to turn it to me really quick just so I can make sure it is nice and straight, because that's the last thing I need is a crooked name. Boom. So you see that? Now it's in the position I want it to be. The pearls is kind of getting in my way from laying that flat. But I just take my time. And now I'm just applying the name. Queen Joni. Perfect. Okay, so I went back and I did the eyes, the little dots, because they did not weed the first time. So I just picked up two both at the same time to make it easier, but I'm only gonna lay one down. Okay, boom. Queen Joni. I'm just going to put this back on because of course you can use this again. But now, everyone always asks me about sealing in. So I do not seal in my bling at all. This is perfect. This does not come off. You just let your clients know that they need to hand wash this. Hand wash this only. It does not go in the dishwasher. But I will cover this and just spray this with a clear gloss. Even though you don't have to, I'd rather it be sprayed. I cover my name. I'm going to do that off camera. And I'm going to do that in my garage. And I'll just give this a light spray one time, let it dry, and it's good to go. Okay, so I'm all done, finally finished. I went ahead and I went in the garage and sprayed. I covered this up, covered the face up, and I just sprayed lightly around where the name is to seal in the Oracle 651. It is waterproof and all that already. It's permanent vinyl, but I just like to give it, you know, that shine. I like to seal it in, you know, because some people just be scrubbing and do it. I just want to make sure it's great. So that's what I do for my own personal. I only seal in the name whenever I use the vinyl. But this is the final look. Let me know what you think down below. Guys, it's so simple, so easy. Get you some bling, get you some nice images, and create away. You can put this on top of everything. You can even bling out your names. Y'all know that already. So only way to do it is to go ahead and try. These make great gifts for the holidays. I'm going to be creating so many more designs showing you what you can do, just great gift ideas, crafting ideas, and things to sell. So go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, because I'm bringing you everything behind the scenes of my business, helping you grow yours. Everything that I use in today's video will be linked down below in the description box. Everything is always down below. So if you enjoyed this tutorial today, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, because I need it. It helps support my channel. It helps me to create, and it helps me to continue to create great content for you all. So go ahead, bling everything out. Everything is much better with bling, and I will see you in the next video. I'm your girl Katrina, and I'm out. Bye.